Hi, so this is my presentation of what's the best noise canceling headphones for, let's say, concentrating on studying, or if you were to be gaming, or if you just simply want to have music. Why would I want to have noise canceling headphones? Well, a lot of people do like the, regular earbuds that are just a little bit more little and not so chunky, but the thing with noise canceling headphones is that it's just better when they cover your ears. Like, for example, these ones cover my ears, and that gives you more of a noise canceling fit, and also it's more comfortable, I feel, while also having the earbuds can also give you some infections if you don't clean them properly, which most people don't because it's really hard to find something to clean the headphones. Also, they just, yeah, they're more bulky, but in a way, it just kind of feels more comfortable just to have them right here. And if you have long hair or short hair, like how I do, sometimes it just gets your hair out of your face and I don't know, makes me feel more tech savvy, if you will. While that is a wonderful, you know, type of way to look at it, it's also really good for reducing stress because sometimes when there's a lot of noise, you just feel like you're overwhelmed. And when you have noise canceling headphones, it just brings better experience to your life. Like how example that girl in the picture where she's at the park basically just gives more of a peaceful vibe while you're outside because not everybody likes to just have also silence either. Some people need noise to kind of have a sense of relief. And that also comes with concentration for studying, for working, or if you simply just need to focus on something, you just need something to kind of cancel out everything. The headphones are definitely wonderful for that one. I love noise canceling headphones. It just it makes my experience of life much better. I feel like I can't go anywhere without them, and when I do, I have to go back home and get them. Um, and yeah, it gives a much better different like noise experience. Like for example, if you just use regular headphones, cool, I'm using them, but they usually are not over the ears. And that's what causes them to not be noise canceling, where it just doesn't give the same feel. And it's also very uncomfortable if you have piercings or in general, if you have glasses too, it kind of just pushes the headphones into your ear while over the ear just kind of goes over. And the noise canceling also is really good for people that game and love to listen to loud music, which I love to do. So for our first brand that we're looking at, we have the Skull Candy one. Um, this one, I have a different brand that I've had for years. It's this one. I'm going to be using it as a reference for the other ones for like positional wise, just because I can't be there to actually point at anything on my screen. Um, so those ones specifically, I looked over the reviews and most of them are nice reviews about them. That's what the 75% is about the positive, and the negative is 25, which is more so people not just liking the feel of them. But right now we're just going to focus on the positive. So on the sides there, so let's say there where it has the three buttons, that is to increase the volume or fast forward or change the song. And then the middle one is to pause the song, which is a wonderful type of indicator. If you really want the clicking of it to indicate which one you would click, that one would be good for you. And then that little dial that's like kind of at the bottom there, that's to connect to Bluetooth. So to pair it and such, because it is wireless or can be wired, just like how these ones are. Um, I like them both with the Bluetooth or as wired headphones. With the Bluetooth, I mostly use that if I were to go to, let's say, the gym. And That one is much better just because the wire's not in the way. And I like to have the wire when I'm in group meetings because this part can also be considered as a microphone, so it catches more audio that way, while the Bluetooth doesn't really do so. Um, and then that little scroll that's on the side of the headphones there, next to that almost orange button, is to just increase the bass if you want more bass into your music or into whatever you're listening to. And for me, I would prefer that one just because I love music and I love to feel the music in my ears. So for a person who loves music and upbeat songs, that one definitely would be the best. And then for Razer, these ones over here are actually Razer. It's just a different type of brand. I specifically chose them for gaming. So what I say these ones are for are also recommended for gaming, but they're also good for using it as, let's say, um, going to the gym as well, just because they are wireless. These ones do not come with an aux cord as what I read in some of the models. Some of them do, um, but mostly people just use this one as wireless just because it's better in that case. Um, and yeah, it has a light that indicates when it's charged or not charged, which is really good. But for this type of Razer headphones, it is a little less recommended just because it's not great in quality. It's good, and the pricing as well is good. I didn't compare the price with the other one because they're all kind of ranged in the same place of price wise, but in quality, this one has less of a quality, but the brand is highly recommended. So I want to go over that one. But their brand is more so recommended for gaming, as you can tell. Like I said, I got these ones, and I even have their mouse. I love Razer. It's just they have different specialties, and their specialty is definitely in gaming. So if you wanted Razer as your noise canceling headphones, I wouldn't recommend it as one of them because it's a 50% chance you'll like it, but it does go over the years, so it does give you that noise canceling experience that you would want. And then for our last brand that we're looking at is Sony, which is, I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly, but I always said it as Sony. This one was the highly recommended one from all the reviews that I went through. All the reviews that I went through were on the Amazon that they were all listed on. I all wanted to find them on one platform just so they kind of had not so many like weird rankings of them. So Amazon was where I chose to pick them from. So Sony, this one is kind of has the same model as the Razer one, but the thing with this one, it actually has, so like let's say that this is what the Sony is. So on the side here of the headphone, it basically has different features. So if you were to press up there, it turns up the volume, press down there, lowers the volume, pause and play in the middle here, or even to answer a phone call, and then to skip or to rewind, you know what I mean? Just to to change the song basically. Um, so that was a really nice find that I saw. I didn't know that they had that as a headphone, but honestly, it does sound very nice as a headset. Sony, I don't really use it that often, but it is more known, I would say, because Skullcandy, not so much, Razer, not so much. Sony is more recommended out there, and it does have high quality products. And yeah, it's a really good noise canceling headphone. A lot of people say that they like it. It's very comfortable, goes over the ears again, like I said. Um, So if you were looking for something that's for gaming, for music, for studying, so basically all the above, I would say Sony has all of that. Skullcandy does have those features, but I recommend them mostly just for music because of the bass adjusting part of it. And for Razer, it's more for gaming just because it more focuses on gaming, and their brand does at least, um, and suppressing noise, which, yeah, would seem good. But as you can see by the reviews, not many people agree. So if I were to pick um, the best option out of all of them, I would have to say Sony, just because it has better reviews. It's more, it has more features that are, well, there's less buttons, I would say, but um, I'm not really sure how to explain it, but yeah, like how it had that like feature on the side. It has less buttons and it has kind of a more unique design than the other ones do. It still has a noise canceling feature to it. Um, it's just it won't have a wire that comes with it. At least this model, I believe it did say it did not have a wire that comes with it, but at the same time, they have many ones that look exactly like this and they have the wire. So it's not hard to find like a Bluetooth slash also aux cord type of headphone. But that one would probably be the best for music, studying, gaming, anything of the above, with wanting your audio to be much better and to concentrate on one thing in the entire day. Um, but yeah, thank you for listening. That is my presentation, and I really did kind of struggle to figure out which headphones I wanted to review because I'm pretty biased with having the Skullcandy and the Razer, just not the Sony, even though I recommended it. Um, it's just my preference that I liked Skullcandy because it was my first ever noise canceling headphone and it's lasted me quite a bit of time. But that's because I've been pretty careful. It's only started peeling recently because I got a lot of piercings. Um, and then for these headphones, I just got them not too long ago. So it's just really your preference on brands. I just like to have things that match because this is a Razer, and then I have a keyboard that's also Razer. I have many things that are Razer, and I just trust the brand for gaming. So if anybody would like gaming headphones, I definitely recommend these, um, the Razer brand. But in this case, Sony is definitely the best recommendation for noise canceling because, like I said, it has basically all the features all in one, and it kind of has less buttons, and the design's more smooth in a way. Um, I hope you take my words into consideration. Obviously, you don't have to buy the Sony. You could buy the Skullcandy or the Razer, but highly recommend the Sony. And here are my references. Just saying that these are the sponsors from the photos that I have on there, and yeah, and the links to the Amazon of the Skullcandy, the Razer, and the Sony headphones. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.